Hey guys, got another little bluing project tonight. This is going to be a Remington. This is a bolt action. They call it the Remington Model 40X. This is a custom rifle that one of my customers had that he had it built and basically tried to blue it himself. And you can tell it's the cold bluing. It looks like birchwood Casey kinda, and I mean, you know, it's a pretty good job for what it is. I mean, but you know, actually, you know, hot bluing, it's gonna be far better. But he did a good job. He did the best job he could, I think. And like I said, it's not too bad, but you can see gray coming through there. So. I'm going to go ahead and blue it for him. So what I'm going to do first, what he asked me for was he wanted to have this gun with a with like a matte finish. So we're going to glass bead it, and I don't think that we've ever used the glass beads, or I don't think we've used the glass cabinet in any of my videos yet. So that's going to be kind of new for you guys. And then we're going to go ahead and blue it. I want to show you a little trick what I do here. This is, you guys have seen this box before. This is, you can get this box at like Walmart. I think I paid like 20 bucks for it. And I used to use it a lot upstairs in the gun room a lot, but I've been using it down here quite a bit. It's kind of nice because I keep my steel wool and stuff like that in there. It's a nice little box for the price. But anyway, what I like to do is I like to take an old sheet and I put it over the cover like this, and I put it over. Let me pan back a little bit for you. No, that's it. Let's see if I can. There. Okay. So basically, I take an old sheet, throw it over the back like that. Oh, too much there. And just kind of make a little. It makes like a little catch here. So when you're working on stuff, and you got your gun in it or whatever you're doing, and you know, if you're taking a screw out or something like that, and you know, I have a tendency to drop things because I'm a klutz, but you know, this is like a little catch, and I've caught so many things in this. It works really nice. So that's just a little tip for you guys. One more thing I wanted to show you about this gun before we get started is, like I said, he had another smith put this together for him, and before I knew him, and I want to just show you how crisp the trigger is on this. Let me see if I can even. They had this trigger set so light. So it starts a little under 8 ounces, but that was a little, I jerked my hand a little bit there. And you can see that one was over 3 pounds, but I tested it before a couple times and I had 2 3/4, so I was pretty impressed with it. Alright, it's a little over 3. I'll do it one more time. Like I said before, I was getting 2 3/4. I'm shaking a little bit because the camera's up here and I'm at a weird angle, but yeah, see? Let's see if I can show you that. That one went off at 2.5. It's a little like 2 3/4. Anyway, it's pretty. Point is, nice light trigger. I thought they did a really nice job with that, and so let's go ahead and get started. So here's the trigger group, and this right here is the magazine release. Or the bolt release, sorry. So I gotta drive those 2 pins out right there. This is just something that I do. I always take, whenever I take it, this is a really kind of a simple gun, but whenever I get a new gun in the shop, I like to kind of, I videotape it or I take a picture of it, you know, as I'm taking it apart, and it helps me put it back together later. Like that Sweet 16 I did had a ton of parts, so. I was gonna say another thing I find pretty handy dandy, guys, is these little aluminum cookie sheets, and you just kind of lay a towel out on it, and it's nice because it kind of keeps everything nice and neat and organized, and you can keep everything nice and set up and walk away from it. It's just a kind of a nice little thing. So anyway, here's the trigger group. Got that out. Got the bolt. We're not going to do anything with those parts. The back of this bolt looks really nice. Not going to have to do anything with that. I think I'm going to be able to match that matte finish pretty nicely. The bolt handle looks good. I will offer to jewel this barrel for him if he'd like, but you know, that's up to him. But I will clean it out. You can see that there's some brass filings in there. We'll clean that all up for sure. And looks pretty gnarly up here. Looks like it's been kind of nicked. Different size brass and stuff going in and out of there. So I could fix that for him, but that'll be up to him. I'll mention it to him. He can do that if he wants to. But here's the barreled action right here. So that's what it looks like. And like I said, we'll glass bead this. I don't know if I'm gonna do it tonight. I'll probably do it in the morning. I'll use a little glue and rust remover on this first, and then we'll glass bead it, and then we'll glue it. So, like I said, I don't think I'm gonna do anything with it tonight, though. Give you a look down the bore there, just for fun. But that's pretty much it for now. I think I'll post this one tonight. I was just sort of getting everything ready. Let me go over and look at the cabinet. This is what it's going to look like for you guys in the morning. I'm going to mount a light here so you can see a little bit better in there. It's kind of tough to see in there, but we'll be using that in the morning. So anyway, yeah, so that's the next blowing project, guys. So stay tuned, and I'll post the we'll actually do the work tomorrow, and I'll post the video.